by demonstrations. It was not done in boardrooms, and it was not done peacefully. But because everything else had failed, you heard about the Arab Spring that brought down governments in the Middle East and North Africa. It was on the streets. You've heard about the Orange Revolution in Ukraine and other countries. How was it done? It was done on the streets. So yes, you can seek justice on the street if and when everything else fails. If courts do not give you justice because judges are compromised, or judges are threatened, or judges are bribed, then you can't go to court. There is no reason to go to court. If you can't seek justice legislatively because your members of parliament are picked or handpicked by party leaders and imposed, and then they go to parliament and all they do is take their benefits and salary and do not care about you, then you have to go to the street. But as I say, it is the ultimate final result when everything else has failed. Now, popular protests are entrenched in the Constitution of Kenya 2010. Everybody is allowed to protest peacefully without weapons. So as long as you do it peacefully without weapons, it is allowed. All right? Then you can go to court, as I say. That's another mechanism. And you can also write. You can also do petitions. You can also just agitate. You've seen these people that just stand in Uhuru Park or wherever it is, Jivanji Gardens, with a megaphone, and they are talking. That's part of agitation. It's legitimate, it's allowed. You don't have to be a politician to be a leader. In fact, in Kenya, most politicians are not leaders. Because leadership is not about occupying public office. Leadership is about vision. Leadership is about the ability to guide, to advise, to be able to represent the aspirations of the people towards a higher goal. Meaning that in Kenya today, if you ask the question, what is it that most Kenyans aspire for? What is it? It's not money. I know many of you will say money. Money is not a value. Money is not a goal. Money is not an aspiration. Money is an instrument. In fact, a fiction, an economic fiction. Unfortunately, in Kenya, work is supposed to be bad because people who work are not rich. The ones who are stealing are richer. The ones who are doing deals are richer. The ones who fail their exams are doing better than the ones who passed. Like last week, they released the results, KCSE, right? You see the A's. I am not going to comment on whether or not the exams were leaked or not. But no matter what it was, we know, no matter what, that there are students who genuinely got A's. And you expect these genuine A's to go to good faculties at the universities, graduate and get good jobs, right? But is that the reality in Kenya? Most hardworking students, most brilliant students, most promising students, bright scholars, are unemployed. Many of them die very painful deaths. This is what we want to change. The democracy I'm describing, the ones I am saying you should foster in the 21st century, should ensure that these students get employed, get paid based on merit. If I didn't know what I was talking about, I wouldn't be here today. I looked at the environment in 2021, 2022, and I'm already locked outside the country. I analyzed these people. I looked at Ruto, I looked at Raila, I looked at Uhuru. I said, no. The only way I go back to Kenya, I defeat Uhuru and Raila together. Then I will be back in the country. And we did. If I had not taken an active part in the political process, I believe they would have won. And I would have been locked out of Kenya for good. I would have died abroad without coming back to my country. So no matter how little you are, no matter the modest abilities you have, it all adds up. Secondly, when you are in exile, forced exile, not self-exile, there is a difference. I did not run into exile. I did not cross the Ugandan border or Tanzanian border or Somali border. I did not board a flight and say I've run away. I was forced out of this country twice. One of them while I was unconscious. Did I keep quiet? You know, I think my evidence is self-evident. I did not keep quiet when I was at the airport when they tried to push me away. I did not keep quiet when I reached Amsterdam or when they dumped me in Dubai and I was unconscious. The moment I regained consciousness, I spoke. And I've spoken every single day for 5 years. Who has ever done that in this country? Just mention one. Mention one person in the entire world who was sedated from his country of birth, put in a plane unconscious, dumped in a foreign airport, and the moment he regained consciousness, he said, I want to go back where I was sedated. Who? There is none. And this is a historical fact. So it is always good when you're asking questions to be correct. Factually correct. Because I am famous for deconstructing untruths. I have a PhD in deconstruction. All right? Yes. So I never kept quiet. I have never kept quiet, and I will never keep quiet.